I think Joe Flacco is actually a very elite quarterback. He won a Super Bowl. He did it really to a certain extent with that great arm of his. I would say absolutely he is an elite quarterback.
All right, we got to do a pod episode this week. Let's just redo this. Why does my penis hurt after Oh, the fellas are here.
Oh, well, hello.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Pizza Podcast. What
Yeah,
episode we got here?
I wasn't doing anything. I was just getting, some stats ready.
No, he's just pulling up scores of the Jets game. That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
That's it. But we got a Pizza Podcast episode
are back.
42 of season 7. Season 7 are we on?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, thanks.
Dealing on the episodes recently.
Boom, just churning them out daily. Thanks to the station for keeping us on for 7 seasons. I know we're a bit rowdy on the pod.
Raunchy.
Yeah, don't let the kids hear it, Mom.
Yeah, they're still the Redskins.
Yeah.
They're still the Redskins.
We don't condone the name change. Oh, the football team? Okay. We've got a special guest, Midgey, Matthew Lindley, on the podcast. Say hello.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I mean, I can't believe it's been, 7 seasons until I've gotten my first appearance.
Yeah, I mean, it really shows where you stand in the friendships if we have Caden Kruschek on before you, I'd say. So just probably reevaluate some things. Just know where you are in the power rankings, and I would say that's probably it.
All right.
Well, now that we have intros done, let's hop into our fan favorite segment, Start, Bench, Cut.
Yep, and shout out to former President Donald Trump on the intro. Thanks for queuing us in, buddy. He knows what he's talking about. Elite quarterbacks, elite arm strength. You think first thing you think Mahomes? No. First thing you think Joe Flacco. Joe Skinny, elite.
The big number 5. The big number 5, baby.
Boom. When you think number 5, you think no further than Joe Flacco.
Okay, so back to the fan favorite SBCs of the week.
SBC.
We know you love these. We love them. We're going to start off with events that have happened in our lives this week. Start, bench, cut.
Boom. We're so exciting. So much is happening in our lives.
Here's mine. I got a new dog this weekend.
Terrific.
Patriots beat the worst team in the NFL. And I broke another Xbox controller.
Good.
Let me
Nice.
break it down for you. Patriots at 1.
Pretty clean cut and clear.
Starting the Patriots.
Patriots at 1. They are starting.
Over the new dog.
Oh, 0-8, 0-8. Oh, a win's a win, baby.
A win's a
We're
win.
going to remember.
Nothing's
That's all we're
easy
gonna
in this
remember.
league.
Amen. Man, number 2. Sorry, Ellie. Broken controller.
He's benching the broken controller over the dog. That is electric.
Here's my logic behind that.
Please explain.
We play FIFA every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I'd say just a little bit.
We want dudes who can grind. Am I right?
You're right. I love it.
We don't want no silver spoon, everything handed to them. Daddy's money, motherfuckers. We want some dirt in the fingernails.
Lunch pail.
Sundown workers.
Bring a lunch pail to work each day. Strap it on. Strap in. Let's go.
That's why I put the broken controller at 2, because it proves that I care.
Yeah.
What am I? Oh, I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna lose in the 90th minute and be like, oh, I'll get him next time. F that.
Yeah, no, we love your FIFA energy. We love breaking your machinery, and I definitely agree that it should definitely be benched over your dog. Your dog, frankly, no one likes getting a new puppy. No one likes getting a new addition to the family. I'd say it's one of the least enjoyable experiences a young man can have in his life.
He's a biter.
We got a biter, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I chime in here for a second? I got to agree. I mean, I got a dog like 5 years ago, and if I was doing SBCs back then, that's getting cut all
Boom.
day.
Amen. Amen.
All right, well, I got my little SBC of the week here. So we're talking about, Joe Flacco, Joe Skinny. We're talking about Monday night. You come home. Oh, man, Mondays suck, right? You might be thinking, Cam, you're going to cut it. Nope, I'm starting Monday night. And here's why. Oh, I come home. Oh, hey, Mom. Oh, what do you got for me? A nice little chalky milk and some chicken bacon ranch quesadillas.
Boom! Chicken bacon ranch.
Boom! We flip on the telly. Oh, what do I see here? 0-8 Jets versus 2-5 Pats. Boom. What more do you want on a Monday night, ladies and gentlemen? Just an AFC clash.
If we were doing a power rankings of things I want on Monday night, 2-5 versus 0-8 is what I want.
Yep. It's like Thursday night on Monday night. You love to see it.
Every week.
And then, my bench of the week, I've lost 4 straight times in fantasy. Things have looked better, I'd say. Some may say I lost the locker room after Dakota Prescott went down with the
leaders. You lost
we need our leaders to step up. We need Jamison Crowder to step up. We need Ronald Jones at the flex to step up. Frankly, we're losing it, fellas. We're losing it. I can't keep Dave Montgomery in my starting lineup. It's just that simple. I'm benching, or no, that's my bench. Sorry, and my cut.
Like a shank dough.
Notre Dame with the W over my dogs, over my Clemson fellas. The orange squad. Mr. Ukulele or something like that. I don't know who's playing quarterback, but I hate Notre Dame. Shout out my guy Rudy, but sorry, not sorry. And I was thinking about starting the 300 million students that came down to the field and were just hugging all on each other. COVID, the vid, it doesn't exist in Notre Dame. They are bubbled off. It's football season. Nothing else matters. I love the energy personally.
Well, it's football season. What? Oh, COVID's gonna go through a helmet? Get out of my face.
Yeah, a global pandemic. What?
Well, I mean, I gotta say, it's kind of funny you bring up COVID. That kind of hops right into my SBCs of the week here. So just kind of going down the list, we got I got COVID about a week and a half ago.
Boom.
We've got CMC gets injured, and we have a mother-made ribs tonight.
Yeah.
So
that's an American meal.
Pretty obvious start. We're going mother-made ribs tonight. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Let's bring it.
Give it up for the ribs.
I mean, come on. It can't get much better than that, really. I mean, and then pretty obvious bench. Obviously, I got COVID. I mean,
yep.
Not super awesome there. And you're thinking maybe, wow, come on and hot take. You're cutting the CMC injury over COVID. You bet I am. I mean, he's on my fantasy team. I need him back. I need him.
These are dire situations. You outside listeners need to get your priorities straight if you think getting COVID is more important than your first overall pick getting hurt. It's
a little bit of a sore throat. I'm raring to go. Guess who isn't raring to go now? CMC. Exactly. That's
my neck hurt. Okay, Christian. Jesus Christ.
Let's shake it off. I mean,
it's football.
I didn't take the first overall draft pick for no reason.
Yeah, we're not playing squash, Christian. We're not playing, racquetball. It's football. Stuff happens. Shake it off.
Oh, was COVID my first pick? No. Hell no.
No.
CMC.
COVID wasn't the first pick.
Exactly.
CMC. You know what's not a guaranteed 35? COVID.
Yeah, COVID's a little shaky. All right, well, I think we go right into some more start bench cuts. What do you fellas say?
We have a lot of them. We're going to start with one of Matthew's. So we're going to go Matthew, me, Cam, and we're going to rotate until we get them all done.
Boom. Love that energy. Love it.
All right.
Well, what do you got for us, Midge?
Not in any order because, I want you guys to decide this, obviously. But, start bench cut. We're going to 3 Gs. We're going Gallman, Gilbert, and Gase.
Absolutely. Cam, you want to answer this one or you want me to take it away?
I can start us off for the viewers. So we got Wayne Gallman, electric, elusive halfback. Some were saying that he should probably start over Saquon before the year, and I agree.
1,000%.
We got Adam Gase, offensive mastermind. He almost got a W last night. You know the Patriots? You know that dynasty? Hey, they had to kick a field goal to beat us. We'll take it. We'll take that, Adam. And then what was your third G? My bad.
Garrett Gilbert.
Gilly!
Gary Gilb in the cut. All three of these fellas are G's, if you feel me. They're all gangsters, but some are better than the others. And I would say I'm going to start Adam Gase. And, it takes a lot, and he hasn't lost the locker room. You can't tell me that he has. He's a hard-nosed football guy, and I love the energy he brings. And I would say that he's got one of the most secure jobs in America right now. And I'm going to bench Gary Gilb. Great player. Honestly, couldn't even tell that he was like a fifth-string quarterback to start the year. He was slinging it. He was looking a little Joe Flacco-esque, some may say. Should have been the Steelers, honestly. Refs were wearing a little black and gold, I would say. Screwing us. Screwing our boys. And then, I'm cutting Wayne. Wayne's a great fellow, but I'm just, I don't like the Giants. I'm more of a Cowboy guy, so
Hey, Cam, if at all possible, let's make sure we insert the clip of the Gilly spin cycle that he was putting on the Seattle. Or not Seattle.
Absolutely.
The Steelers.
Still
I know we all saw that spin move. Lamar who? Lamar Gilbert. That's who.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Lamar Jackson wishes he was Gary Gilbert.
Oh, special shout out to Zoom has just gifted us unlimited time for our meeting.
You're too kind.
Thank you, Zoom. This is what makes you want to keep using a product.
Yeah.
Take care of your
they
customers.
realize it and they're like, oh yeah, here's a little video usage. Yeah. So what? My car broke down and both my parents died, and I wasn't able to get to John's house this week to film the pod. Oh, well, thank you, Zoom, for letting us get together virtually, COVID-free. Thank you.
So we're moving on to my Triple G SBC. Little quick bar there for the fans. So we got Gilly, Gase, Gallman.
Yep.
I'm starting my boy Adam Gase.
Boom. Love that.
It's like Cam said. We know who's over on the Patriots sideline. They got Belichick, arguably the greatest coach of all time. They got Josh McDaniels, a solid O coordinator. Ran with TV for a while, changed the whole game plan to fit, CN.
They got James White on that sideline.
Yeah.
They have N'Keal Harry. These
No,
are weapons.
He's injured.
Jacoby Myers.
He's on the sideline.
Oh, he is, yes.
The whole game.
There's 3 active receivers on the whole roster, actually. But anyways, Gase, he's taken down – he almost took down the dynasty.
Yeah.
When they build that statue in Foxborough of Belichick after he retires, you better make sure you put a little asterisk next to it. Field goal to beat Gase.
Take it one step further. So what I would do is I'd have Belichick acting almost as like a stool of some sorts, maybe just on all fours, just bent over, and then maybe Mr. Gase could just be sitting on top of him.
Or maybe, they could be like making out, possibly.
No, I could definitely see that as a possibility. They're two great-looking men.
Right.
And they're two great football minds, and I would love to see them make out on a statue in real life. Anything.
So back to my bench and my cut.
Oh, okay.
We are going to be benching my boy WG, Wayne Gallman.
Yep.
My boy different. Last year when Saquon went out for that stretch of games, I picked up my boy Gallman. Guess what he was doing?
Playing football.
Subpar running at best. But, those are big shoes to fill when you're backing up Mr. Barkley.
Yeah, if you need to get 8 points, maybe look no further.
Hey, you're down by 6.7? Hey,
you got a 60% chance to win.
My boy Gallman's got you. And, I'm cutting Mr. Gilbert. And there is a concrete reason why. I'm just a DiNucci fan.
No, we really are all deep in our hearts.
He was looking like Mahomes without the completions. He was side-arming it.
Yeah, but like the completions, what my coaches always tell me is don't worry about the results as much. Love the process. Love what you're doing. Love who you're doing it with. And Ben DiNucci, Amari Cooper appreciates how he's playing. Amari Cooper is super excited about his catch for 5 yards.
And you already know that after that performance, Mike McCarthy took Danucci's dinner and ate it himself. He said,
What's new?
You don't need that, little man.
All right, well, Matthew, you can let us know what were you thinking, who's your start bench cut, and just expand upon Mr. Danucci, if you will.
I can't even believe what this. I mean, I thought it was so clear cut and obvious that Garrett Gilbert had to be the start. The double G, GG's, good game.
GG's in the chat.
mean, you kidding me? Look at that performance against Pittsburgh, huh? Well, they lose by like 4 points or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean,
Guess what, though? Gase lost by 3.
they played for him.
Yeah, Cam, that's the difference between you and Mr. Gilbert. He doesn't lose the locker room.
I just want to throw this out there. Now, I'm not just trying to say this as a crazy coincidence, but Dak Prescott was our starting quarterback. You know, I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan here, folks. So I mean,
We all are.
But you know, Dak Prescott was the starting quarterback, and what were they doing every game? Playing from behind, you know, having to launch touchdowns.
Exactly.
Defense looking horrible. Look at them now, folks.
Yeah.
Are they putting up 11 points per game? Yes. But how much are they letting up? Probably like 15. So, I mean.
Well, here's the funny thing. You say, oh, yeah, Dak, you're playing from behind every game. You need to stop. Well, this time they played from ahead and also lost. So which way would you rather lose? Just you're out of it from the start, or you think you have a chance at the beginning? Which way would you rather have it, Cowboy?
I mean, personally, I'm a guy of his highs and lows. So, I mean, I'd like to see us hold a lead for about 3 quarters for a single touchdown and then lose the game.
No, absolutely. That's what all football fans look for. They're like, oh, let's just get a lead. Let's just get 15 points, all field goals. And then let's just like slowly and agonizingly just lose it slowly. Then Roethlisberger got hurt like 16 times, came back, won the game.
I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan, so, you know, having high hopes and then being let down severely every year is kind of in my DNA.
It's an improvement, though. You know, this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure.
We might tie a game soon.
Oh, yeah, we could. And, I mean, for my bench, I want to keep it in the NFC East, and I'm benching Gallman.
Yep.
I mean, I think John just said it pretty cut and clear. I mean, do you need a guy that's going to get you about 2 yards per carry? He's your guy.
I mean, yeah, we do. Who doesn't?
Like, I mean, is it any more obvious of who you're going to start?
I mean, hell, Matthew, give me CMC.
I mean, I would probably trade CMC for Gallman right now. 1,000% is my fantasy leagues.
Gallman ain't hurt.
Because, I mean, CMC, was he getting 0 points a week while he's on the bench hurt? Yeah, well, Gallman's getting about 5 points a week. Maybe a touchdown, and he'll get 11 then. So, I mean.
Yeah, he put up 15.7 last week, baby.
Wow. That's fantastic.
All right, well, John, you want to go with the start bench cut?
Yeah, I'll go. So we're going to switch it over to some NBA. And we're going to, throw a curveball at our guest here. So, Matthew and Cam, start bench cut. Dwayne Wade on the Cavaliers. Rockets, Carmelo Anthony.
Sheesh.
And Jason Kidd as a head coach.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
I mean, just 3 greats, obviously, at the prime of their careers.
You want to start this off, Cam?
I'd love to. So, I'll make it short and sweet for the listeners. It's quite obvious. Rockets, Carmelo Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
And you may be like, oh, the lack of games played. No. He was, it was when he was fatter. He was a bigger guy. And there goes John. Carmelo Anthony, you don't need to play games to have your presence felt. So I'm gonna start Carmelo. I'm gonna bench Jason Kidd, great coach. Threw Giannis at the point guard position. Sure, who cares if they didn't make the playoffs ever with such a talented roster? No one. Jason Kidd, he's a guy you go to the bar and have a couple beers with, and then he'll also drive home afterwards, intoxicated, but you'll have a good time, And then I'm gonna cut D Wade on the Cavs because frankly, he needs to be better at parenting.
I mean, that was Tristan Thompson's team,
Yeah, and also
Yeah,
I give it a 9, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Shout out to you.
We're also not going to ignore the parenting comment.
What are you talking about?
We already know Zai on that booth. On that booth with Bronny, they smoking that Nuggets pack. We've been on that wave.
We were the first podcast to let y'all know.
Oh my God.
That was. I would not change anything about that order at all. I mean, that was perfect. Really.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, why not make it 3 for 3?
Wow.
I mean, that list is unreal. I mean, you can't cut Jason Kidd.
No way. No
I mean,
way.
I mean, forget him as a coach. 36-year-old Jason Kidd beating LeBron single-handedly with no help whatsoever.
Well, no, there was a little help. The bottle.
Well, yeah,
LeBron.
but I mean, Dirk, never heard of him.
Nope.
You know what I did hear of?
Oh,
A Mavericks championship ring.
Yep. Oh yeah, Dirk. He's so good. He brought the city of Dallas a champion. No. Nope.
All right, Cam. Moving on to yours.
Okay, well, yeah, enough sports talk, fellas. We're going to talk about desserts because, judging by my stature, you can say, call me Zeke because feed me. Oh, God, do I have to do it now? All right.
Yep, get up and take your shirt off.
Yeah, 1,000%.
We know you're missing it. Start bench cut. Pie, cake, brownies.
Question. So, are we doing like my favorite type of pie and my favorite type of cake?
Yeah.
So, does that include cheesecakes, or are we talking about?
Yes, I think it should.
If you like to, sure, yeah, for sure. Because cheesecake is like almost, do I dare say, the perfect blend of cake and pie.
Okay, so with those rules in mind, I'm starting cheesecake.
Okay, and that's your cake, of course.
Right, I love me some cheesecake, man. I'm benching pie because, I mean, a warm apple pie on a cold day hits different. And, sometimes with brownies, sometimes the chocolate chips are a little too hard and it ruins the fluffiness of the brownie.
I see what you're coming from. Midge, I'd love to hear your intake on this super insightful conversation.
Well, I just want to throw this out there before I, list my start bench cut. I just want to say, you talk to me tomorrow, this list could be completely flipped and turned upside down. I mean, who knows?
Very fluid list. I love that.
Yes, exactly. But with that being said, I think I'm going to start a chocolate cake with mint frosting on top. I mean, just nothing better than that. Great way to spend the B-Day with your fam. And just have a little cake. And then I think, gosh, this is tough. I'm a big brownie guy, Me and my upstairs make some fantastic brownies, so I think I'm going to have to bench them. I'm going to have to bench brownies because, I mean, they're good stuff. And then I'll cut pie, I guess. I'm a pumpkin pie fan. That's my favorite. I think that's got to be the reason why. And that's really about the only kind of pie I really like. So, I mean, I think that's the reason it's got to be cut.
And see, so I'll go real quick. I love making it tough on myself. I love really challenging myself for the viewers to see our true colors. And frankly, I'm a brownie guy through and through. I'm starting the brownie. You may be asking, Cam, what about your birthdays? What about, holidays? Don't you have cake on your birthday? But you have pie, holidays with the family, warm coziness, love seeing the grandparents, love their nice, warm, crispy apple pie. No, see, what I have brownies all the time, every day. You'll never see me not eating a brownie. And the warm gooiness mixed with, if you're a nut in the brownie guy, no offense, but frankly, you're gay. So don't poison my chocolatey goodness. Don't poison my chocolatey goodness with your nuts, because frankly, we know you like nuts.
Oh my God.
Just sorry, it's 2020. You can have the brownies any way you'd like. Short and sweet. I'm gonna bench cake and cut pie. Next segment.
Well, I mean, I think this can pirouette into another discussion altogether. What's inside Bronny and Zaya's brownies?
I'm tapping out for this one, folks.
We're gonna say this footage got lost.
Okay, moving on.
Anyone else got any more start bench cuts? I got a couple more I can fire off really rapid fire. We can do a rapid fire start bench cut round.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'll do one of my rapid fires.
Hit me with it.
Moneybag Yo.
Ah.
Block Boy JB.
War.
And last but not least, the red-haired king. I have found you, N-word. Mario
Don't
Judah.
you run from me, little N-word. That's too easy. Sorry. Starting Mario Judah.
Mhm.
Benching Moneybag Yo. Cutting Block Boy.
I think that's my list too.
Is my guy.
I'm keeping that, but I'm starting Moneybag because he already proves that he can be a top 3 artist in the game as a whole.
Oh, so Mario's not in your
Well,
top
I
three.
just think we need to let him blossom, which is why I'm putting him on the bench. You know, see him in practice, see him evolve.
Yeah. Give him looks against guys like Moneybag Yo. You know, Moneybag Yo gives you a very pro-style look. You know, it'll season him. He'll improve his game.
Yeah, for sure. We might send Mario overseas to play in Lithuania, maybe.
Fair.
But
fair.
I mean, Moneybag Yo is running with the big dogs.
Yeah, you think Kanye, Kendrick, Eminem, Moneybag Yo,
Lil
Jay-Z, Moneybag Yo, yeah.
Lil Jon. I mean,
Lil Jon.
come on.
This was 2000s night, so they brought out a 90s artist.
Present day Logic, Neo, Pitbull. All right, well, I'll go the quick, start bench cut of Chili's, Olive Garden, Red Robin. We sit down.
Oh, come
dinner
on.
club.
You
Boom.
can't do us like that.
Matthew, this is all you, big dog.
I mean, I'll just rapid fire. Starting Chili's, benching Olive Garden, cutting Red Robin.
Wow.
Unlimited fries are gone. Sheesh.
Gone but not forgotten, Cam. Gone but not forgotten.
What do you got, John?
Rapid fire?
Yeah.
I'm starting OG.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's Sopa. Love
I'm
it.
benching Chili's because, I can't get rid of my boy Cameron.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And I'm getting rid of R squared because, it took them a while to bring us our damn fries last time.
Yeah, and what's up with the beans and little fries? Give me 5 fries in a basket. Yeah, we'll bring you out 4 baskets, but there's 5 fries each. Come on now. That's not customer service where I'm from. I'll go with my quick start bench cut of it. I'm going to go with starting Chili's, 2 for $25.
Obviously.
Can't beat it. Cookie skillet, cheesy bacon fries. Hold the jalapenos, please. You just can't get any better than that. It's a childhood favorite. I'm going to have to bench the Red Robin, the RR. It's just, It's tried and true. They used to actually give you fries, so they've dropped down in my rankings. And Olive Garden, don't get me wrong, love the soup, love the 14 breadsticks I have each time I go. And that's not even a challenge for those watching at home. I could do that with ease. Take me on any eating challenge. Matt Stoney, come at me. I'm ready. Frankly, that's it. Start bench cut. Start bench cut. Start bench cut.
I love it. So, let's move on to some legitimate sports, I guess. I mean, fine. We'll talk about something to do with real people. Get out of my face.
Jesus Christ. You people are greedy. You greedy slobs. You greedy pigs.
So we'll start it off with something that happened in the last hour and a half. Russell
Breaking
Westbrook
news.
reportedly says he wants out.
I wonder why.
And quite frankly, I think, Russ, come to the Bucks. We'll take you. We'll take
Matthew,
you.
I'd love to have you chime in as the guest. You can go first. What do you think about Russ? Where do you think you should go?
I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of him going to the Bucks personally, because have to give up a lot to get him, and I don't know if that's exactly what we need. We need a guy that can shoot, but also create his own shot. He can create his own shot, but Lord knows that man cannot shoot a three-pointer, and I think everyone knows that. So I mean, come on, this is tough now. I mean, I don't know where exactly he'd go.
No, I love that. It's a great take.
Someone's gonna have to give up a lot to get him.
For sure. No, yeah,
I don't know.
I see where you're coming from. Russell, hey buddy, welcome. You're a great guy, frankly. Love the energy you bring to the court. Outfits could use a little work. C+, I give that. Here's my take on the situation. You can't shoot, buddy. They call you Westbrook for a reason. My guy Harden, you're kind of wasting the prime of his career. So I'd say get out of Dodge, get out of Houston, and you're just not the same guy. If he came to the Bucks, I'm officially not a Bucks fan, because I'd kill myself. So, basically just rotten hell, Russell Westbrook.
Go to the Pelicans, Russ.
No, go to Siberia and never come back. You suck at basketball.
Okay, that was a great talk, guys. Really good stuff. Cam is half naked now. We're gonna move on to our next subject. Matthew, I know you're a big college football fan. We're gonna talk about the fact that, let's be honest here. What was it? Every starter from LSU got drafted, and they're feeling it this year. They're feeling it. LSU is not looking like a championship team. So I just want to hear your thoughts on that, and what can LSU do to dig themselves out of this hole?
Well, John, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know a lick about LSU, but let's, just kind of go off of that and say, really, Coach O's got to get something going there in the locker room, get a little fire going.
Go Tigers!
Yeah, exactly. Let me ask you, when's the last time you saw a Coach O interview from this year where he said, "Go Tigers"? I haven't.
Is that the flaw? Is that why they're struggling as a team? Did he lose the locker room?
I don't know. That's a big question. It's a little concerning.
Well, frankly, this football team.
I'm trying to run a press conference.
We gotta get some good gumbo with us. Joe Burrow, good football player. Joe Burrow, very good football player. No, okay, so I can't do that anymore.
Okay, so keeping in the swing of things, college football. Who are our three right now Heisman favorites? Now we know COVID has taken a toll on the college football scene. We don't care.
Badgers are undefeated. Don't get it twisted. Should be number one in the national rankings, I think. Alabama.
1,000%.
Alabama, go have intercourse with your sister, Alabama. Okay?
Amen.
So, Heisman.
Heisman.
I have Justin Fields.
Oh, you
I think he's
really?
playing lights out.
Oh, the guy with less incompletions than touchdowns? That guy, you mean? Okay. That's a hot take. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I think Justin Fields is pretty unanimous.
Yeah, no, I have a number one, I think. Actually,
Yeah,
no, number two. He's my number two.
Behind who?
You really want to know?
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard of this guy. Comes from a small state.
If you say Iowa, I'm going to punch you in the face.
It was a red state this year. Republican voted
Oh,
TJ.
Jesus.
Population of 3-4 million. Des Moines is a city there. Red as Des Moines. We're talking Iowa, not Iowa State. They're not very good. We're going to talk Iowa. The 1-2 Hawkeyes. Had a couple tough breaks. We're talking the QB Spencer Petras. So you may be like, oh, I haven't ever heard of that guy. He really shouldn't be a Heisman.
Roll the clip from last episode where you said you wanted to murder him.
No, well, that was before the 49-7 victory over MSU. And MSU beat Michigan. Michigan beat Minnesota. Minnesota was good last year. Heisman. No, but yeah, I guess Justin Fields maybe could be a little bit higher than him, maybe. I guess.
Yeah.
But Graham Mertz. So I think Graham Mertz should opt out of the season and then make a case for his Heisman by saying, "Oh, just multiply my stats by 10, and that's what I would have had this year."
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%.
50 touchdowns. Just saying.
50 touchdowns and like 9 incompletions.
Yeah, and 0 losses.
Facts.
That's my Heisman. Now that we're done with that shit show. Switching back over.
College football isn't a real sport.
That's why we're moving on to our favorite brand of football, the National Football League.
CFL?
The CFL. I think you're just going to say it.
We're going to talk about the fact.
No, you see, you think I'm talking about the Canadian Football League. I'm talking about the Christian Football League. We all worship Jesus on this field.
Now.
We all kneel down at the 50-yard line. Tim Tebow actually runs the league. No.
Tim Tebow and Aaron Hernandez.
Instead of the XFL, we're going to go. Beanie. Apparently, Aaron Hernandez liked nuts in his brownies, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry, not sorry.
Which is okay.
No. It's yeah, I guess.
I mean, it wasn't really okay when he was around.
I guess that was like 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, now you can have, whatever brownies you want. You can have a girl brownie, guy brownie, a girl.
He might have, he probably put some pills in the brownie to kill his victims because.
I mean, maybe when you put the brownies in the oven, maybe they just do a little switcheroo.
Oh my God.
Okay, now that we covered several topics that could get us banned, is DK Metcalf a top 5 wide receiver?
Yes.
Why?
No.
Well, so I think Julio's been hurt, I'm going off this season. I just want to throw that out.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, Michael Thomas, has battled with some injuries there.
Slant boy.
That makes a big difference. And I just think undeniable DK Metcalf's had 90 yards and more in every single game he's played in except for one. And I mean,
great point.
That yak yards after catch is just unbelievable. So I mean, I feel like it's pretty tough to not have him in there.
Love that. Love that analysis. That analysis might have been too good for this show, actually. DK Metcalf's a cool dude. Some have called him the next Terrell Owens. Some have called him, I like to call him personally, the mix of take the best qualities from Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss. That's DK Metcalf. So I think that he might not only be top 5 receiver this season, he might be top receiver all time. And you might be like, oh, Cam, he's played 2 seasons. Oh, Cam, he has Russell Wilson throwing to him. Oh, man, like last year, all he could do was run a fade every play. Yeah. But, you look around the league, you look at dudes like, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. You look at guys like Jalen Reagor. You look at guys like N'Keal Harry. You look at those top receivers in the league today. And he's outplaying them by far. Cole Beasley, you could add to the mix, maybe.
Thank you.
Braxton Berrios of the Jets, we could throw in there. That guy the Patriots traded to the Dolphins for like a 7th-round pick is also in there. Forgot your name. Sorry, buddy. But he's good at football. He's big and scary, and I wouldn't want to see him in an alley.
Good analysis, fellas. I like it. Both ends of the spectrum, I would say.
What is your take, John?
Well,
fantasy owner.
I feel like it's the same argument we made with Graham Mertz. Cut it off now, DK. Multiply these stats by 15 years. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it'd be like Andrew Luck retire early and just make the argument that, well, what if I did keep playing? What could I have been?
Right.
I love that.
I mean, if you take his stats from this year, multiply that by 15, he's the best wide receiver to ever live by a mile.
Yep. Good take. Yeah. Good take.
So, I mean, Randy, Jerry, Megatron, Fitz, move out the way.
Yeah.
There's a new guy in town, and yep, he has a nose ring. He wears crop tops.
Yeah, he is a pacifier mouth guard.
He might like some nuts in his brownies, maybe.
You
But you know
know
what?
what like nuts and brownies? Kate Nelson, in case you're watching this podcast. We know you don't watch, so we subtly throw shots at you every episode. Yeah, you're bad.
Yeah, Nelly, you like nuts in your brownies, bro. Nuts in the brownie for you.
All right, well, what else we got, John?
What else do we have? We have another quick little, we're going to slide in a little SBC here for you.
Oh, you thought you could get away from it? Oh, you can't hide. This is the home of the SBC.
And this is just, this is a 2-for-1 because it's an SBC regarding our podcast favorite subject, the fullback.
Woohoo! Oh my God! I thought you were gonna give me a ranking of 3 attractive males because you were saying what we like to talk about on the podcast. but no, I guess I'll settle for fullbacks because fullbacks are good-looking dudes. They're they're built.
Especially
Strong.
these 3 dudes.
Yep. List them. Name them.
Start, bench, cut.
Start, bench, cut.
Our boy, Mr. Ham,
Oh.
laying blocks, running fades, doing everything.
Dalvin Cook can't do what he does without Mr. Ham.
Next up, Alec Ingold, Wisco boy.
Wisco boy.
Beat the Chiefs.
Wisco boy. Boom. Beat the
That
Chiefs.
was only because of him that they beat the Chiefs.
I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of him actually in a hospital, so I don't know what's going on with him, but
Hope you're good.
yep.
And the last, but most certainly not least, a man that has brought the fullback position back to light, a man that went to the Super Bowl and was part of one of the greatest running games we've ever seen, Pal
That's right.
Juszczyk.
Juicy juice. Matt, take it away, man.
Oh God, I mean, I just want to say before I go out there, if I embarrass myself, bringing this up, I understand you two are the experts of the fullback.
Yeah, we're the exclusive fullback podcast. Yes, you
If I
got
mess
that
this
right.
up, I would like to apologize. So, I mean, call me your homer if you want, but I'm going Ingold #1, folks.
Wisco, baby.
Let's
I
go.
mean, you see that play he had last week? I didn't either. But did you see that play he had last week, folks?
Yeah, well, it's what you don't see. It's the intangibles.
You know, if there was one thing for like fullbacks, like a little like slogan, it'd be like, "Did you see that play last week?" Because neither did I. Fullbacks.
'Cause I was too
maybe
busy diving at
I
a
did.
lineman's legs.
Yeah, yeah. I was too busy chop blocking a random linebacker.
And then, of course, we're benching Mr. Ham.
Mm.
I mean, just what a name.
Disrespect, but fair.
And then we're gonna cut Juszczyk. Unfortunately, it's kind of the way it goes. I mean, they're not good this year at all because of injuries. I mean, actually, it's not because of injuries. It's because Juszczyk has been having a horrible season.
Yeah, if you look at the tape, you definitely see he's lost a step out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big issue is I think he's a little too high in his 3-point stance back there. I think his butt is just a little too high in his stance. I think if he got down, lowered the pad level a little bit. we'd see a little
Take some of that weight off the front fingers, Hughes.
Yeah,
The ground ain't going nowhere.
If we take away those 3 fingers, you should be able to stand up, Yuzi. All right.
I mean, you
We
know
don't want
that.
to
We
see the
know
whites
that.
of those knuckles.
You know that. We know that.
I'm gonna start CJ Ham.
Yeah!
Because guns don't kill people. CJ Ham does.
And a baby.
Honorable mention to the Falcons fullback because I've seen him play once and he had 3 penalties in one game.
Patrick the blank Ricard.
Hey, shout out Patrick Ricard. We're gonna get you on the podcast because we're gonna spend $25 and get you to guest star against your will. We're gonna bench Alec Ingold and cut Juicy because, like we said, the stance has been an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Alec Ingold, great player, and you see all these dudes that are. I saw actually, this is a brace yourself. I'm gonna have a little bit of real analysis here. I saw a top 5 rushing leaders, and so it was Dalvin Cook, And then it was the only running back on there that didn't have a fullback is Derrick Henry. And then there was Josh Jacobs. And there was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And then there was Todd Gurley. And you think to yourself, wow, fullback for Dalvin? Oh, it's C.J. Ham. Oh, fullback for Josh Jacobs? It's Alec Ingold. Oh, fullback for Helaire? It's Anthony Sherman. And
Big
then we
fella.
got the awesome guy that I don't know your name for the Falcons. So just saying, fullbacks, make it a return. Make fullbacks great again.
You know, I love your twos list. I really do. Except for the fact that they're both wrong.
Oh,
And
come
here's
on now.
why.
Come on.
Blasphemy.
You gotta be kidding
It's
me.
the same mindset as the Adam Gase situation. Right? I mean, the dynasty doesn't get destroyed without Adam Gase play calling. Ham, Ingold, Sherman, Ricard. These dudes do not get where they are today without Juicy Juice.
So you're saying he's laying down the foundation.
I'm starting him.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Christ.
He's laying down foundation and laying down blocks. Midge is gone. Midge is out of the screen.
I'm glad.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't need him. Fuck him.
We're a CJ Ham pod. We're going to make CJ Ham merch, and you're benching him?
No. Listen. CJ Ham merch isn't possible without yous.
Merch idea. I'm going to lay it on you guys. Let us know if you love it. Mount Rushmore of fullbacks t-shirt.
That would be awesome.
Faces on each one. Hey, I mean.
But I just think, as a little boy, you grow up with these great running backs, right? And, as a little boy,
We're not gonna be
Matthew
able
was
to see
saying
it in this
overrated.
box.
So, as a little boy, you dream. Every little boy dreams of seeing a fullback score in a Super Bowl. That's every kid's dream. And, last year, seeing Juszczyk catch that little 1-yard dive, it lit me up like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
And it revolutionized my genuine and very almost sexual love for fullbacks.
Almost. You could take away the almost, I'd say.
It's extremely sexual.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't have been cultivated without the bricklaying done by yous.
I'll lay something on yous if you know what I'm saying.
Starting
It's a
yous,
nuts-
benching CJ, cutting Ingold.
Okay.
You need less tattoos.
Tattoos do not get you blocks.
No. You know what does? I was going to say being African American, but use is white.
Most fullbacks are white, actually.
Yep.
Except for CJ Ham.
Damn. Woo!
All right. So that was
Brother.
my little mid pod SBC.
Love that. Thank you for that.
So do you guys have anything you guys want to cover, or should I hop into my next one?
I would just say no, nothing actually. We're just gonna talk Bucks trade talk, right?
Actually,
Bucks
could I
free
do
agency.
something real quick? I
Oh,
just wanna see, are you guys putting Hot Rod at number 1 as your best kicker in the league right now?
If you listen to the pod, you guys have seen my takes about Hot Rod. He doesn't have the leg strength. He simply is not built to last in this league, and he looks retarded. And I hate him, and he's
That's a nice-
ugly, and he's like a 23-year-old building Legos, and I think he does have some sort of mental retardation there. And did I mention I don't like him?
You need to get the bleep button out for this one.
No, I hate him.
Um,
Hey, no, don't get me wrong. Shout out Aunt Carol. I know you're watching. No, you're not watching, but shout out to my special needs aunt. She allows me I can say whatever I want because I have a special needs aunt. So Rodrigo Blankenship's retarded. Oh.
okay, so moving on to my rankings.
Also, Justin Tucker sings in an opera, so that counts as points.
At 1, oh, you know, I have to put the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week, Nick Folk, hitting
Nick
the big
Folk
one
in the
against.
cut.
I mean, he's mine. I have Hot Rod at 3 behind Mr. Youngway.
Young way going dumb way.
It's like a shot to the chest.
Hey, all I have to say is don't let Mr. Young Ho Koo around Karl Malone because his name is Young Ho. So Karl Malone likes the young set.
A little Karl Malone slander for you, folks.
Hey, you don't have a day complete without a little Karl Malone slander, little mailman slander.
Don't get me wrong, we love him as a basketball player.
Yeah, no, we love his game. We've been over this once again. He wasn't very athletic. We love the way that he played, even though he wasn't athletic. Athleticism ruins basketball. I'm not going to get into that right now. But
Right, that's a conversation for a rainy day. Bucks free agency.
Oh, okay, cool.
I want
Should they
Drew
get Karl
Holiday.
Malone? Karl Malone.
I want Drew Holiday.
I like Drew Holiday. He spells his name oddly. He's cool.
I mean, that's dope. Oh, wait, you guys signed a Drew? Is that D? No.
Nope.
J-R-U-E.
Nope. Boom. Yeah, no. We didn't sign a Jew. We signed Drew.
Right.
I think
If any Bucks players happen to be Jewish, that's totally okay.
No, Dante looks Jewish, so.
He might be. I think I might have seen something about him being.
No, I'm actually a big fan of Jewish people. I hate Hitler, right, guys? And
I mean, people thought I was Jewish for multiple years, so I have no problem by any means.
Yeah, and I watched Jojo Rabbit the other day. It's about Nazis, and it's a good movie. So,
Who was the first overall pick?
In basketball?
Yeah.
This past year?
No, this year. Like the Timberwolves or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I honestly.
Well, either way, we should trade Giannis for LaMelo Ball. So.
And honestly, dude, LaMelo Ball is gonna kind of suck. I think he doesn't play defense.
He's just a taller Trae Young, in my opinion.
Well, but if he turns out to be a taller Trae Young, then he'd be really good.
Like he can't shoot like.
Yeah, I saw a video where he shot 20% overseas from 3. That's your NBA draft analysis. So
that's all I got on my sheet.
I think just start bench cut. Oh, thought you could get away from us. Chick-fil-A,
Right.
Portillo's, Culver's.
Oh man.
I'll run this one.
Please do.
I'm starting Culver's.
Wow.
I'm a Wisconsin guy.
Shout out Greg Culver.
Records. I love their sandwiches. I love their burgers. I love their chicken strips. I love their pretzel bites. I love their fries. Is there anything on the Culver's menu that is bad? No. So,
Nope.
Here's my reasoning. I'm starting Culver's. It's convenient. It's fast. It's good. And you get to be quirky and say, I'm not eating ice cream. I'm eating Culver's and feel better about yourself.
Yeah, it's not ice cream. It's frozen custard. I know it's way more unhealthy, but we can lie and say it's part of some kind of keto diet.
So, that's my start. My bench. This one was tough. Chick-fil-A, well-renowned as, homophobic.
Yeah, so they like their brownies just fudge. They like fudge brownies.
Right. Pros and cons of Chick-fil-A. Cons, homophobic. Pros, they do get you in and out pretty fast. They got good service. Sometimes pretty obnoxious service, actually. You know what?
You're offended by the over happiness?
Yeah, sometimes I just want to hear a guy say, just order the damn food.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to
I'm right there with you.
Douchebag. I love that.
What? Everyone has a good day all the time? Fuck no.
I was actually having a great conversation about that with my dad. We were talking about news anchors and why are they so happy all the time? Jesus Christ. Sometimes I want to flip on the television and see my man in the suit, 5 o'clock news, hello, Jesus Christ, I'm having a horrible day. And frankly, I thought about jumping off a bridge this morning, but I'm coming to you live, and it's 64 degrees outside.
Yeah, a little bit of realism will be appreciated.
Yeah.
So that means that, unfortunately, Chick-fil-A, you out.
Right.
See, and
right.
Chick-fil-A stands for cut.
And you don't like them because you are homosexual, and so you feel offended. Like you can taste it in the chicken. You're like, oh, they hate me, right? That's all right. Next, Matthew, want to go? John already
I
went.
mean, I guess I'm just gonna hit you guys with a curveball here. I'm starting Portillo's, folks.
Woo!
I mean,
Oh, hey.
my mom's got a Chicago family here. Grew up in 8 Mile, Detroit. So I mean,
Right.
I'm just like to chow down on a nice, good, Chicago-style dog.
Were you with?
And then
I don't know if you remember, if you were too young. Were you by any chance with Big Cheetah when he shot himself?
no, I was not with him. I was just hanging out with him at the park, but I went home.
Right.
So-
No, I got you.
So yeah, I'm innocent here. I'm not a part of that. And then I'm benching Culver's here. I mean, Culver's is fantastic. I mean, God forbid we know Neil Krushek here. I mean, owner of the Culver's here in Wanakee. So got to pay a little bit of homage to him. Fantastic restaurant, great choices. And then I'm going Chick-fil-A cut because I mean, one, I am not a homosexual, nothing wrong with that, and that's why they're at the cut.
We
Because
support you,
being
John.
out of
No, it's
the-
good to have one homosexual friend in the friend group. So
Well,
we
the problem is I do like women, except when I get the Chick-fil-A sauce, something gets a little frisky downstairs.
Your spider senses are tingling.
Right.
I'm gonna go with, no offense. Okay, I'll just start it off here. Chick-fil-A is gonna be my start, and it's because it's just like I feel like I'm having such a treat when I get to Chick-fil-A. I'm just like, oh yes, I'll have a lemonade frozen thingy.
Oh, you have a
And,
treat 3 times a week?
It's hard running this successful of a podcast. It has its ups and downs. And sometimes I just need a damn pick-me-up, kiddo.
And the weight is part of the ups, and the downs are part of the views. I got you.
Oh,
That was actually really harsh.
that was just...
I sometimes forget that I am also co-host of this pod. Please subscribe!
No offense to Addison Koss, but your dad's recently stepped down as CEO or whatever he was, and so I'm gonna cut Culver's because their quality is gonna ramp down, and frankly I'm a little sick. It frustrates me a little bit. Why are the buffalo chicken tenders and normal chicken tenders different textures? Why? It's a little concerning. And Portillo's, I've only had it a couple times, so I probably shouldn't be benching it over Culver's. But man, that is some high quality grub.
Mm-hmm.
It hits you in the soul.
That's soul food right there. Chicago dog, roast beef sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Good stuff.
Cam, you got any more for us, or are we wrapping this Johnson up?
Just a little outro question to ask yourselves at home. So I know COVID's taking a toll on us, but just take a step back, realize, hey, it's okay. It's season 7 of this podcast. Anything's possible. My dream job a couple years ago, I thought I was going to make the NBA one day. And if it wasn't for my bum knee, I'd be there right now. But I guess my second option was being an extremely successful, rich sports podcaster. So everything turned out in the end. So just keep your head up, keep on keeping on. Nate, Peas in a Podcast Nation.
And remember that we all have more money than you.
Remember that we are more successful, happier.
Well, that's
we're
a
gonna
stretch.
steal your girlfriend. And we like nuts in our brownies.
Well, I just want to say thanks for letting me come on here. And what is this season 7? You said
Episode
season 8.
42.
It became season
So-
8 during the episode because of how long this has been.
Yeah, so this is 8 episode 1. Welcome to the debut.
Thank you. So I mean,
Welcome to the show.
I had a great time on here. Can't wait to come back. Hopefully before season like 26. But I get you got a lot
Dude,
of
we got a long list of guests.
a lot
we got
of
Hard
people.
and
No big deal.
that's
Well,
about
I
it.
think that about wraps it up for our episode for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening in, joining us
Beanie.
on this journey
Mhm.
as we hit a couple beanies for you.
Roll that funky music. Shout out, I'm just a Bill.
I'm
Beanie.
just a Bill on Capitol Hill. We'll see you next time.
Today I am still just a bill. As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower.
it's great to learn.
Cause knowledge
You sure gotta climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Only a bill. Only a bill. I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they wanted a law passed, so they called their local congressman, and he said, "You're right, they're all